Hey, everybody. Welcome to 13 Now, your official News Channel 13 YouTube newscast, where we do everything live and we break down some of the hot stories that we got cooking up here in the capital region of New York. With you is your friendly news anchor, me, Steve Cooge, joined by my trusty sidekick, meteorologist Craig Gold. Craig, welcome to the party, man.
It's good to be at the party. I like parties.
I know Craig is typically like our part-time guy doing the weekends, and whenever we have
Never know when I'm going to show up.
a crazy instance like our other meteorologists are involved in, like a 15-car pileup.
Yeah.
Craig Gold, dependable meteorologist, never fails us.
Ever.
Anyway, Craig's going to be updating us on some of the rain that we got coming our way here in the Albany, upstate New York area. But before we do that, we're going to get to some of the really crazy stories that we're following here on News Channel 13. If you're watching us on My 4 on our closer look at 9 p.m., you probably heard this story. We got new information tonight about a psychologist who is accused of sexually abusing a number of her young patients that she was tasked of taking care of at a juvenile detention center in Columbia County. Pretty disturbing, creepy story here. Maya Hayes is her name. She's 46 years old. She's accused of abusing not just these kids, but also her position as a clinician at the Brookwood Secure Center. She did this, authorities say, not just once or with one victim, but she did it over a number of years and with multiple people. Authorities say they are aware of 9 victims so far. The teens range in age from 16 to 18 years old, and the sexual assaults happened sometime between 2020 and late 2022. Hayes was arraigned on Friday on charges of criminal sex acts and rape. Investigators say she would tell these teenage patients of hers to do things like have sex or perform different sexual acts, or even try to beat up and jump other kids. And if they didn't do what she said, she'd threaten them and say she'd write bad reports and make sure that they never were able to escape this juvenile detention facility, would never be able to go home if they didn't follow her. So she'd blackmail them, and on top of all this other just really horrible things for these poor kids to be going through. Investigators say that she basically would ruin their lives if they didn't go along with her plan. The Brookwood is a facility under the care of the State Office of Children and Family Services for juvenile offenders. So these are already some teenagers who are going through some problems trying to get their lives back on track. And this psychologist, Maya Hayes, allegedly not helping out one bit. Authorities say she now faces multiple years in prison for each person she victimized. Each person, by the way, comes with a 3 to 4 year criminal sentence behind bars, and she's got 9 of those. So, yeah, 36 of those. Jeez, that's a lot of years behind prison if she's convicted. So we're going to have to stay on top of this one for you. Turning now to an update on a story that we've been covering involving the arrest of a local strip club owner. This one got some pretty salacious details. A lot of folks talking about this one. The general manager of Colony's Shenanigans Gentlemen's Club has had his bail denied. Luigi Canessa, you see right here, he's accused of trying to sell meth to an undercover officer in February at his home, less than 300 feet from his strip club business, Shenanigans. The FBI had been investigating Canessa on allegations of drug trafficking and sex trafficking, wire fraud as well at Shenanigans since late 2023. So the FBI raided Canessa's businesses last week and arrested him. Canessa so far has been charged with 1 count of distribution of a controlled substance. However, more charges could be on the way. Canessa is set to be arraigned this Thursday in U.S. District Court in Albany. Another top story today, if you go to Ellis hospitals, any of them around the Albany area, including one in Schenectady, you might have noticed several nurses, several dozen actually, out on the picket lines protesting. This is what that is all about. The nurses are trying to get a better contract to get more money and also get safer working conditions for them, as well as the patients that go to Ellis Hospital. The marching and protesting came as the nurses are saying they need safe staffing. They want to prioritize safe staffing and patient care. The New York State Nurses Association tells us since their hospital, Ellis Hospital, had a merger with St. Peter's Hospital, Ellis has reduced essential healthcare services like overnight emergency services in Clifton Park, and also reduced inpatient adolescent mental health care at Ellis Hospital. The president and CEO of Ellis Medicine told us at News Channel 13 that they remain committed to bargaining in good faith with the goal of achieving a contract that is fair, competitive, and financially feasible for everybody involved in today's challenging healthcare environment. So no word yet on what's going to happen. And again, these guys are just out on the picket line protesting. This isn't a formal strike yet. However, if these nurses don't get what they want, it could end up like a strike. Well, another thing that's got people's attention today is obviously the weather. It was a beautiful day, Craig. Coming around into work, I had to actually roll my windows down, and when was going too fast for the windows to be down.
You said you were cranking the AC, huh?
Exactly. I told this to our other anchor, Sabrina Dami, and she's like, "You weren't using AC. It's too cold for that." I'm like, "Have you been outside? Have you been like in a car that's been like sitting out in the sun, baking, cooking?" I mean, it was getting hot in there. I was really impressed. That's nice. It's nice for a change to have that kind of effect.
No, people are mowing their lawns now. Driving around the neighborhood, I'm like, that reminds me, I got to get the mower serviced, make sure it's ready and good to go. Although I will say this, once we get beyond this nice little stretch of weather we've had for the next, basically from today and then tomorrow, I probably won't be mowing the lawn. It's going to be a little bit cooler. It's going to be wet. So let's get into it. There's a look. If you were watching, this would have been at 10 o'clock, by the way. Okay, so this is at 10 o'clock at night. Temperatures were in the 50s. They will be coming back down, though, to begin your Wednesday morning into the 30s. So, you send the kids off to the bus stop. Just make sure that they're properly dressed for this because it will be chilly in the morning. It's that time of year where it's chilly in the morning and then it's nice and comfortable in the afternoon. So they can take their jacket and just kind of stash it once they get to school. All good to go. High pressure giving us nice dry weather over the last couple of days. There's our next storm system. It will be an approaching warm front. Now, that warm front will not fully make it here. So we're not going to get in on the warmer air that is south of the warm front. We're going to wind up with cooler air and moisture riding up and over that warm front, which means we're going to wind up with a cool rain. And that will start tomorrow night. So Wednesday night is when I expect this to begin for most of us, although over in the Catskills, we could wind up seeing some showers, I think, by mid to late afternoon. But again, for the capital region and points eastward, it will probably hold off until tomorrow, very late in the day or the evening. So temperatures as of 10 o'clock, we're in the 50s, 40s in the surrounding hill towns, and we're going to drop back down to the 30s during the overnight. And then we'll wind up tomorrow, very similar to where we were today, and we'll wind up topping out in the lower to middle 60s. We start out sunny, okay? And then it looks like clouds will be increasing by the time we get to the afternoon. So a sunny start. Here come the clouds. They'll roll in by midday. Showers in the Catskills, I think, by 2, 3 o'clock. That wet weather will likely make it here by evening. Still some dry air to overcome because high pressure is still just sitting to the north of us. So the rain won't be particularly too heavy Wednesday evening. But once that high pressure area and dry air gets eroded, we'll start to see the rain pick up a little bit in intensity. So we'll at times see some moderate rain going through the day on Thursday. So we'll wind up seeing maybe a quarter to as much as a half an inch before all is said and done, I think. And then we're looking at more additional showers on the way for Friday. They'll be scattered. Otherwise, it'll be partly sunny on Friday. And then Saturday could see a few isolated pop-up showers. Overall, the weekend looks fairly dry. The driest of the 2 days will be on Sunday, where I don't think we see any chance for rain. But overall, it's a fairly dry weekend, so your plans should be okay. So the bottom line here, as far as your weather over the next few days, is that we're looking at a chilly night overnight, more clouds on the way for Wednesday in the afternoon after a sunny start, and then rain chances going up by Wednesday night. So kind of ending the week off on an unsettled note. So mostly clear, chilly tonight. We'll drop back to 36 tomorrow. For Wednesday, should be a beautiful start to the day, and then clouds increasing as we go to the afternoon, 63 for a high. 7-day forecast showing the washout on Thursday, and then Friday, still some scattered showers popping up with a little instability in the afternoon and that upper level low moving on through. So that's the type of situation where it'll be sunny, and then you'll see clouds kind of bubble up in the afternoon, and then a couple of showers will be possible. Saturday, a couple of residual showers, especially areas east of the capital region. Sunday, we should be good to go. Both days of the weekend in the 50s, so that'll put us a couple degrees below average. Then we'll go back to near normal readings for next Monday and Tuesday, the way it looks with temperatures in the low 60s. Monday looks good. Tuesday could see a couple of showers. And that wraps up what to expect for weather.
All right. I know a lot of people are wondering how this weekend weather is going to shape up, which we're closely watching because, You know what the start of this weekend is, right, Craig?
The start, let me see, is baseball? What? No,
Yeah,
it's baseball. I'm like,
little
they've already
leagues.
started. I
Well,
must have been a golf swing. Hold on one second.
it's oh well, we've just lost Craig Gold, everybody. All right, it's okay,
I'm
man.
back.
Shake it
I'm
up.
back. I'm here.
Anyway, all right. Well, yes, yeah, I know.
So
Our
golf.
other
No, wait a
our
second.
big sports guy Roger Weiland was asking like, hey, what's the weather going to be like on Saturday? Because we got all these little league games that we got to go to.
Oh,
He
so
was,
that's what you're talking about that
yeah,
starts over the
not
weekend. I
Major
wasn't
League
sure if that was
Baseball,
a
mind you.
golf swing or a baseball swing.
I
I didn't
mean,
know
it's
what.
hard to. I guess if I was golfing, it'd be more of like a
Yeah.
from this desk.
So Little League starts this weekend. Nice.
Yeah, little league. So a lot of parents wondering, is it going to get rained out? Are the games going to get canceled for the opening weekend?
I think we'll
And
be good. I think we're good.
yeah, good.
Maybe some showers Saturday morning.
Mhm.
That might affect Little League, but we'll see.
Some soggy grass. So bring some chairs
Yes.
to sit on the ground with. Don't
Make sure you
bring
got some
a
good
towel
cleats.
or whatever, because that's gonna be all wet for you. All right. Well, we are going to be back on in about 50 minutes or so on News Channel 13 here on NBC in the Albany metro area. So you guys want to watch us for more fun? You can find us there, and we'll have more of your top stories coming up at 11 o'clock. And always, you can go onto News Channel 13's website, WNYT.com. So hopefully we see you guys a little bit later tonight. Thanks for watching. And I failed to stop the stream. I don't even know why. See, look, I'm still struggling on this system. All right. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Peace. All right. I swear I got this thing figured out. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.